Yeah, I'm back. I hope everybody's doing fine. I've been away, I know, and wait a minute. Let me tell you something. I've been fighting a flu for 2 weeks now, but I think I'm doing better. I hope so. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, I'm still not fully well, but I had to do this. I had to do what I love doing, and welcome back. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. And if you have watched and you're still coming back to watch again and again, welcome back. So today's story, it's a bit special but not so different from what I've talked about previously. So let's go straight to the point. So it's about this funny uncle. I don't know if to say if it was funny or stupid uncle. So the fact that I was brought up by my grandparents, so I grew up with my uncles around me, because by then they were still living with my grandparents. So yeah, so I grew up with them around me, and there was this one uncle who is okay. Let me use he is, because he still is ridiculous, you know. So back, let me say 15 years ago, that is, and I was this young charming girl, you know. You love your uncle, you love your granny, and I would say it was such an experience to grow around my uncles and my aunties. So this uncle, he's the youngest in the family. The fact that he's the last born, let me use the word last born. So most probably he used to be home. Yeah, let me say he used to be home, because that's how I used to see him. He was not working. He was always home, unless he goes for shopping or something, but he was ever home. So being the young girl who is me now, so I used to be left home most of the time when my granny goes to work, and maybe my grandfather as well, and my sister goes to school, because most of the time I never used to go to school. Reason, I don't know why, but most of the time I used to be home. And when I joined school, preschool, maybe, I don't know. When I joined preschool, I used to go home early. I don't know if it was preschool or I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember, but I know I was in school, so I would go home earlier than my sister. So I was the first one to get home. And this uncle with last born, let me call him X, Uncle X. He used to be home always. He was ever home. So this time I came from school. I went home as usual, and you know, here in Africa, if an uncle calls you, you go running. You know, if an elder person calls you, you go running. You're being obedient. And he called me. I remember I was still in my school uniforms. I had only removed my shoes and put my bag down. So he called me. In a compound, there was an extra room for my uncles. So they would sleep there. Yeah, let me say that. They would sleep there, most of them, who came to visit. Maybe they had their friends and all that. So they had an extra room outside our major house. Let me say our major house, yeah. So he called me, and I went running, and he asked me to take him some food. I think there was some leftovers food for lunchtime. So I went, put the food on the plate, and I took to him innocently, just being obedient kid, and took the food. You know, being that tiny girl, you're always used to do things how they should be. You're called, you go running. You're sent to the shop, you go running. That was me. I served the food, I took the food to his room. So I knocked and I told me to get in. So it was a very simple room. There was a bed and a small chair and a table. So as I was handling the food to him, he intended to like pull my hand, and I resisted. I didn't understand why he did that, but I resisted. He was seated in his bed, and I expected as I took the food to his room, he would tell me to place the food on the table and go. But he told me, give it to me, handle it into my arms. So I did that. I don't know why, but I think kids are the most innocent human in this world, the most innocent human we have in this world. So I took the food to him into his hands, and he tried to pull my hand, and I resisted, and I don't know how he did it, he grabbed my hand very fast. So I don't know what I did. I think I hit him. I hit him using my left arm because he was grabbing my right arm. So he quickly used the other hand because he was using the right arm and I was using the right arm. So he grabbed my arm, the right arm. And when I hit him, when I tried to hit him with the other left hand, he grabbed the other hand. So I could not resist, and I screamed. Something came over me, and I was like, oh, you want to do something to me? So I screamed. I don't know what it was. I didn't understand, but I screamed because I felt I'm not safe. This is something that has never happened to me. This was not a joke because he was not laughing. This wasn't fun because definitely we're not making jokes. So I screamed, and immediately he relieved my hands, and I ran. I ran to my other uncle's home, and this time he tried to reach over me, but I think being a young girl, I think I can run. I'm telling you, I really ran. And this guy, this Uncle X, is now after me, trying to reach for me and hold me, but he could not. I was so fast, my friend. I was so fast. I don't know where I got the energy from, but I ran to my uncle's house, and he was just, 5 minutes. So I ran to their house and I hid there. And now, luckily, I met my aunt there, and she asked me, what's wrong? What's going on? I told her. My uncle was trying to grab my hand when I took him for food. And he was trying to reach me, so I ran. And at this time, when I tried to run, he was trying to reach me, so that's why I ran to your house. And I don't want to go out. I want to stay here until grandpa or grandmother comes picks me up, because I'm not going home again. It was like, wait, were you in his room? Yeah. You took him, he asked you for food and you took food for him? Yes. And what happened? So I explained everything. She was like, oh my God. So he tried to rape you. That's what he was trying to do. And it clicked to my head. So he wanted to sleep with me. Let me tell you, I didn't leave that house until my grandfather came to pick me up. I promise you, I didn't leave the house because I was scared. It was from 0 to 100. Like, 1 minute with this person, you trusted them so much with your life, with everything. You expect them to protect you. You expect them, being that the fact that you're brought up by your granny, you don't have your mom, you don't have your dad, you expect your uncles and your aunties to be there to protect you. And he proved me wrong. He proved me right, I would say so, because the fact that I had fears of being a victim, in some cases that I used to hear around. I almost became a victim in that. It's only I don't know how I got away from that, but I almost became a victim. And let me tell you, the fact that he attempted to do that, I don't know if to say 20 years or 15, 16, 22 years, I don't know, but I've never forgiven or trusted him. Actually, let me say, I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anyone. The fact that I'm a mom right now, I don't trust anybody, because those people you trust most, they're the people that will hurt you. They're the people that are going to break your heart. They're the people that are going to mistreat you. So I really trust people. The fact that I'm a mother, not even with my kid, not even with my own baby, I've never even let him hold my daughter's hand even for us. I don't think he even know my daughter, because it's traumatizing, it's stressful, because I don't feel like he could do that to my own kid. He could, if he tried then he can still do it again. He can still try to do it again with my kid. So me and him, we don't get along. He knows that. He knows that we're not friends. I don't even call him, just to avoid, there is always that bitterness. There is always that anger in you when you sit back and you realize this person is sitting next to you and he once tried to hurt you. There is always that bitterness that hits your mind and you're like, I can kill this person, I can hit this person and he dies, I can do something to hurt him too. But to avoid that, I try to keep distance as much as I can, because because I don't like problems. The fact that I experienced it, the fact that I went through such a situation in my life, I would never ever want to put my kid under such people, under such trauma. I always pray that God gives me much time to take care of her, to protect her, to guide her, and most of all to protect her from every evil person that I think that can hurt her. I wouldn't want to be alive and witness some of these things, because they make you feel helpless. Seeing your kid in such a position that someone raped them, you cannot help them forget. You cannot help them relieve the pain. You cannot help them do anything. As a mom, you feel helpless. You feel like you did the worst mistake, maybe leaving your kid with that person. It makes you regret a lot of things. It makes you feel like it's your fault. And I always try as much as I can to protect my kid from every evil person that I know. I personally that I know. If I know you're evil, you never set your eyes on my kid. Never. Even if you're a family member, a friend, I don't care. But the fact that I know you, it will never happen. I'll try as much as I can to protect my kid, because that's my role, to take care of her and protect her. So that is my story about my uncle from hell. So take care of your kids, protect them as much as you can. Don't trust people too much. Those people that we trust too much are the people that hurt us. They're the people that break our hearts. They're the people that are going to break you into pieces that you cannot even assemble back. So take care of your kids as much as you can. Even yourself. Don't trust yourself. Don't trust yourself with people that you don't know, with people that you happen to trust most. Even friends. We have even friends who are just evil, You take your kids there to play and they end up being messed up. So people, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And for those who are going to my inbox, I know I should be making more videos, but this flu here is not letting me. But I hope I'm going to get well by end of this week. So take care. Wish you a good week, blessed week, and I love you guys until next time. That is on Thursday. Take care. Love you guys.